Hello my dirty little dumplings and welcome back to Brian Abroad. Today I'm here with Yunpeng.
I'm here with Brian.
And we are at Universal Studios Beijing, which just had its grand opening yesterday. It is a major national holiday today and all the tickets for the park are sold out. And so are all the VIPs and express passes. So we might get to see like 2.5 things while we're here, but we're gonna try to make the best of it.
I'm so excited to explore the Harry Potter line today and the roller coaster thing in the Transformer line. Also, I got very excited seeing this, just a universal globe.
Yeah, I feel like as soon as we walked in, we were like, we're here! Even though we're like a little bit nervous about not being able to see a whole lot. Universal Studios China chose a lot of franchises that, to be honest, I don't really care that much about. So I can't really say that I'm excited to see any certain thing, but I'm hoping to go on some cool roller coasters today. So, let's do it!
Let's do it!
So, apparently while we were filming the intro, a huge line was forming. Whoops!
We love a prepared queen.
The line takes you all along the water and over the bridge to the hotel, and then to another line.
Basically, we just waited in line to wait in a line. We're finally inside the park!
45 minutes.
Yeah, it took us 45 minutes to get from the cab to the park, basically. There's already like an hour wait for some of the rides. So we're gonna try to head to the Decepticoaster in the Transformers area because my friend told me that that's the best ride and it seems to have the longest wait already. So we're gonna try to make sure we see that first.
But first, it was time for a stroll through Hollywood.
This area here is still under construction. I think in the future it's going to be a Jurassic Flyers ride, but unfortunately it's still not open to the public yet. Is this Fast and the Furious? Does Universal own that? Are any of these people Vin Diesel? There she is, the Decepticoaster. How's my hair? How's my hair? So we just went on the Decepticoaster. Universal here has a really strict policy where everything needs to be locked up before you actually get on the ride. So we weren't allowed to take our phones anywhere in the line even, and obviously not on the ride, but the ride was amazing. It starts out, you're going really slow up this tunnel, and then all of a sudden you shoot super fast, and then I feel like I was upside down more than I was right side up.
I almost feel dizzy when I was rolling on the coaster.
As soon as everyone got off the car, everyone was like, oh my god, like they just got off a boat. It's a super awesome roller coaster, and it was super worth the... How long were we waiting?
1 hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, we waited like an hour and 15 minutes to get on, but super worth it.
After the Decepticoaster, we made our way to Battle for the Allspark. You guys, the line for this ride was so ridiculous. And this is just the outside part. It's not even the whole line. I will say though that the best part of waiting in this line was definitely this guy who thought he was at Disney World. But it was all downhill from there because once we got inside the actual building, there was still so much more waiting.
How bad is it? Very bad. They Disneyed us.
I mean, there were some cool things to see in line, like this, and this, and this. Oh god, not that. But there were also rooms and rooms of queue lines before we finally got on the ride.
All right, so it's 1:26 and we've been on 2 rides so far. We've been here since about 8:30 this morning. So after we got off the Decepticoaster, we decided to skip Bumblebee's Boogie, which looks cool, but I mean, every amusement park here kind of has their like teacup ride. And we went on the Battle for the Allspark, which I have no idea what that is because I don't really know anything about Transformers. It was probably the longest I've ever waited for a ride in my whole life.
More than 2 hours, definitely.
Yeah, so it was definitely more than 2 hours, which we kind of knew coming here because everything's sold out and it's a holiday, but like they kept doing that thing where you think you're there and then it's like psych and you turn and there's like 800 more queues to go. And like the ride kept breaking and they were making announcements like, oh, we're sorry, we're having a delay. I'm like, girl, fix your life so I can get on with mine. I mean, the ride itself was really cool. It's a 4D ride, kind of like the Spider-Man one that used to be at Universal in America. The technology is awesome. Everything looks really real. They shoot water at you
and they even like have some technology and make you feel like you are falling, but actually you're just moving forward very fast. I think that's really cool.
It was hard to tell like where we were like from the ground. It was hard to tell like were we actually up somewhere or were we down? Like the way that they did it was just really, really cool. Definitely, I guess, worth the wait, but at the same time, like I feel like my life is running out.
Too long in the wait line.
Now we're gonna eat. We were planning to go to Jurassic Park now, but we're starving. So we're looking for Mel's Diner. Hopefully we won't need to wait 2 hours for that too. So we got a little sidetracked. We were on our way to the diner and then we found some kind of Hollywood special effects show. So we decided to catch that since the wait was only 5 minutes.
Hello, I'm Steven Spielberg. It's on stages like this that filmmakers can create anything that we or you can imagine. 请欣赏。
拿好随身物品，当门打哇。
第一次。
Okay, it kind of reminded me of the Twister ride that's at Universal, or was at Universal. I'm assuming it's gone now. And now we're finally at Mel's Diner, where all my Western food dreams will come true. Alright, so we're at Mel's Drive-In and we just ordered a whole bunch of greasy American food. Double cheeseburgers, French fries, milkshakes. We got the whole 9 yards here. If we don't have a heart attack by the end of today's visit, was it even worth it? No. I'm like completely obsessed with the inside of this. I love the music. They're playing like old retro diner music. I love the booths, the black and white checkered floor. In my apartment video, I was just talking about how I always wanted a red kitchen with like a black and white checkered floor. This is my kitchen in restaurant form, and I'm in heaven. Cheers. You got the strawberry, I got the vanilla.
It's not too sweet. I like it.
Mine tastes kind of like a cake before you bake it. It doesn't really taste like ice cream though. I just went to pick my burger up and there's like 50 French fries stuck. Oop. No.
49 this.
I'm still gonna eat that. Come on.
Toast?
Yeah, we gotta toast the burger. We gotta dink it and sink it. Oh,
burger toast.
Burger love. Okay. Oh, the grease is dripping down my hand right now. America.
Very American.
All right, we just finished eating and now we're heading into Jurassic World, which I also kind of don't know a whole lot about because I've only ever seen the first one. There it is, Jurassic World Adventure. Finally. Oh man.
Maintain social distancing.
Run, little goat. Run, little goat.
Sure. 而且是创造一种全新的变种，能在地球上这将会是你完全适应侏罗。我们现在做的不仅是
让你前所未有的乌鸦岛开始一场新潮和太阳旅行。侏罗纪世界大冒险能让您最近距离接触恐龙，带你万与草生问题一起开启绝妙的冒险旅行。我们会见到离火龙、三角龙、刺激龙和无翅龙。为了确保旅途的安全与舒适，我们不得不取消您本次的侏罗纪世界之旅。检测到恐龙，识别中报启动。检测到恐龙，识别中。迫近警告。威胁等级高。采取防御措施。
查理，不可以！没事的，来。我们需要更多尖牙。更多尖牙？他要做什么？这就是你的计划。更多尖牙。够不上那么多。
Yunpeng, did you find something that you like?
My head is too big.
Nice.
And I can make the sound.
Yeah, do it. It's just like the real thing. When I was growing up in the 90s, I had one of these, but it came with like a little guy in a cage, and you could eat the guy, and then you could pull it out of a hole in his stomach. This one doesn't seem to be as cool as that one, but man, those are the days. So we just left Jurassic World. It was pretty fun. The first thing we did was we went to the
Jurassic World Adventure.
Good, Jurassic World Adventure. I don't know why I just said good, like I was in class and the students answer a question and I'm like, good, you know the answer. We went to Jurassic World Adventure. It was pretty cool. It was another type of moving tram ride where things jump out at you and you're going in different directions. I think the coolest part was I think we were getting chased by a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Indominus Rex.
Indominus Rex.
And it kind of like bumps the car and you go backwards and then it starts to follow you, and the effect looked really cool. It looked pretty convincing. I could imagine little kids like peeing their pants over that.
And what I like most about that part is like when you are in the waiting line, it kind of build up the story for you. Like it will be a very safe adventure for you to explore, but actually in the first second we go into the adventure, something was wrong because of the weather, and then suddenly the Rex is chasing us.
Also, the wait didn't feel that long because there was a lot of stuff to see and little videos playing. They had the statue of Dr. Hammond who built Jurassic Park right there, and the atrium, and it was pretty cool. And then after that, we decided to go have an encounter with a raptor named Delta.
跟他说放松，
放松，
安静，
安静，
停，
停，
非常好，现在掌变拳，跟他说后退，后退，前进，前进。好的，好的，很好，慢速前进，像我们排练那样。像前进，前进，前进，前进。好的，很好，爪子又变长了，感觉好听。来看，这就是我们的明星 Delta。不要太出国，外国友人 ，Hello。Hello，First name is Delta.
Any other person you want to take?
Now we're about to enter the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, but
World.
I don't know if that's like now or like an hour from now. Now we're in a random line to get inside, which is the theme of today. So we'll let you know how it goes.
Make sure the phone's in the photo.
Cheers.
The frozen butterbeer tastes a little bit sugary.
A lot of it sugary.
So we just went out from the Harry Potter mystery ride.
We went all through Hogwarts on this chair thing. Again, they made us lock our phones up in the locker so I couldn't show you guys what we saw. It was really cool. We were playing Quidditch. There were Dementors. There was dragons. I don't know anything about Harry Potter, so I don't know if this is true or not.
I'm not a Harry Potter fan, but it looks really cool. Even we are not a big fan of Harry Potter, we both agree that it's such a great tour.
That was someone throwing something in the trash that we're standing next to. Super professional. We also saw the lights at the castle at the end of the night, so that was kind of cool. And now we have like less than 2 hours left, so we're gonna try to head to the Kung Fu Panda area to see if we can see anything there. Also, this is the first time that I've ever had butterbeer before. Harry Potter fans everywhere, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but it's really, really, really sweet. So the rest of that can live in the trash can, but it was tasty. We're on our way to Kung Fu Panda now, and we ended up in Waterworld, where they have a Waterworld stunt show that we missed, unfortunately. But am I the only one that thinks it's really weird that they have a whole area based on Waterworld? Has anyone seen that movie? Does anyone care about that movie? I don't know anyone who's ever been like, yes, Waterworld, that's my jam. So it's kind of weird to me, but here we are. Kung Fu Panda! Wow! Another movie I haven't seen before. it to Kung Fu Panda Land, which is actually like a lot more beautiful than I thought it would be. The whole thing is indoors and it kind of looks like, I don't know, almost like American Chinatown we were talking about. And we're here at the, what is it called? Journey of what?
Dragon Warrior.
Journey of the Dragon Warrior. There's a massive queue line, but there's no people in it. So basically I'm just chasing Yunpeng through the line. Oh, we're going upstairs. Oh, the upstairs is even cooler than the downstairs. Is this a trick? Left or right? Ooh, look at these guys. Fun.
盖世武侠，这些战士不会让你失望。那个女孩她可是骨灰级的功夫粉，我们盖世武侠的我们也会在她身边。神龙大军，我们需要在天煞把所有人都变成匪尸之前阻止。来年我的神王万家少的希望。这是。 这只不堪一击！告诉我你们俩比那艘船还慢！变成翡翠将士，我誓不罢休！我们得把各位送到灵界去，这是拯救村子的唯一方法。我们要把天煞引到。 这就是为什么乌龟选中了你们，让我们最后气功神龙，然后让他教训天下，怎么样？再战一轮。
We were just gonna go on this ride, but apparently they're having technical difficulties, and right now the people are just kind of chilling here. So we might head to the Minion Land instead. It's the only area that we haven't seen yet, so we might go check that out. It looks really nice outside too. There's bamboo everywhere and lanterns. And the moon, I forgot! It's Zhongqiujie. Is that a bat?
中秋节快乐
Look at the moon! Full moon at Universal Studios. The full moon over Hogwarts looks really cool in real life. But of course, when you try to take a picture or a video, you know how it goes when you try to take a picture of the moon. The moon doesn't play that game. We have arrived in Minion Land.
That's my mini dance.
This thing looks cool, except I haven't seen anything happen with it, so I don't know what it is, or if it is anything at all. Maybe it's just the top of this building. I think the minions are up there. Yunpeng, if your job doesn't work out and you want to change careers, you can always become a minion.
My next career.
Are you okay? I saw you walk into the railing. Be a minion now.
From Minion Land, we decided to head back to Hollywood to do a little shopping at the Universal Studios store.
I think this is like the only sign of horror and special effects at the whole park. Very different from Universal in America, which would be having Halloween Horror Nights right now, but it makes me really happy to see like the creature from the Black Lagoon, the mummy, the devil from Legend, all kinds of cool stuff here. I didn't realize when we were here earlier, but there's stars on the ground, and there's Jamie Lee Curtis. So we're at the Universal store now, which seems to have a little bit of everything. The Jurassic Park stuff is over there. Transformers is over here. We just walked by all the Minion stuff. Way in the back, there's all the Harry Potter stuff. I'm really interested to see if they have anything related to Beetlejuice or Universal Monsters or anything like that. What are you looking at?
All about Transformers.
Whoa! Wait, what did you teach me today in Chinese? In English, it's Transformers, robots in disguise. And in Chinese, it's what? Which means what?
Change your ship at any time.
So different from America, or from English, I should say. Yunpeng, you don't like the orange and blue Universal Studios merchandise?
My eyes burn to see this.
This one's really cool, but they seem to only have it in children's sizes. But it kind of looks like old school, like Chinese kind of style. So they have some kind of like legit Chinese style things here, just with the Universal Studios logo on them. Tea canisters and things like that. That's so cool. They went so overboard, I feel like, with the, like, trying to make it Beijing-y that it almost doesn't look like we're at Universal Studios anymore. See, I'm really boring, so I like practical things like cups or like a t-shirt, a magnet for the fridge. This cup is not so horrible, but the one I bought from Disney is like the same color.
I like this.
What is it? Yeah, that one's just like plain. The other one is like a disco ball, so I wasn't sure how I felt about this one. This one here, like, it's like a Pokemon card. I don't know. So, we just came out of the Universal Studios store and we bought absolutely nothing. I think like we just don't really care that much about the specific franchises here. Like he didn't really grow up really into Harry Potter, neither did I. I was playing like Pokemon and watching Spider-Man cartoons. I don't know, a lot of the Universal Studios things just didn't look very good, like the designs weren't very good. We almost bought the same t-shirt as each other, but it had really weird sleeves and it looked like we were wearing like Universal potato sacks. So that didn't really work. I guess now we're just gonna go and see if we can find a restaurant in the City Walk area to eat at. We'll let you know how it goes. Bye, Universal. The Chocolate Emporium?
No.
What?
No. Can we go to the Universal Studios store first?
Again?
Yeah.
We just came from the Universal
Sorry,
Studios
I
store.
was so disappointed. I want to try if we can find something worth buying.
Why are you so determined to get a souvenir? Isn't our
Come on.
time together enough of a souvenir for you?
We came this way, I didn't wear a hat. I was thinking to buy a hat so that I don't have to carry another hat.
Yeah, but you saw what the hat looks like there.
I know.
It's like a dad hat. We're not quite there yet.
Just go.
Well, we made it to the Universal Studios store, but unfortunately, there's a huge line outside to get into the store, so I think we kind of need to prioritize food over souvenirs. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sad face.
All right, so the first place we looked at was like a Hong Kong dim sum place, but there's no space right now. And there's this place here, Southeast Asian food called Hawkers. So we're gonna check this out. It looks really cool. So this place is actually set up kind of like a street food area. There's all kinds of different stations like fried dumplings and chuar, Filipino pork belly. We saw all kinds of Indonesian curry, Thai pineapple rice. So we're just trying to find a good station to get some food from. All right, so we ended up with Thai pineapple fried rice.
粿条.
What is it called?
粿条.
What is 粿条?
粿条 is the rice noodle.
Okay, so we have some, it's fried, right?
Yeah.
Fried rice noodle, that looks good. And then this is the liu xiaobao custard bun, which looks kind of flat and weird and not like it's supposed to, so we'll see how that goes. Is it horrible?
I can tell it's not good quality.
It's probably the frozen kind.
Yeah, it's kind of dry inside.
Yeah, it's not runny, it's like really thick and weird.
Yeah.
Oh god. Well, don't feel like you need to finish it if it's terrible. My rice is really good. There's corn, there's shrimp, there's chicken. It's seasoned really well. There's pineapples, of course. That tastes like licking the inside of an aquarium, but thank you for giving it to me and letting me try it.
Really delicious. I want this for so long. It reminds me the time back to Malaysia.
Were you in Malaysia?
Yeah, I was traveling there. 粿条 is kind of like the street food we eat every night.
So all in all, I'd say a pretty successful day at Beijing's Universal Studios. We weren't able to film an outro at the park because when we finished eating, there was just copywritten music everywhere. But now we're back home, and now that you've had some time to think about it,
Okay.
what was your favorite part of Universal Studios?
We watched some videos about the Universal Studio before, and we expect like it's a very exciting tour about the Transformer Land and the Harry Potter Land, but we didn't plan to go to the Kung Fu Panda Land. And by the second we walk into it, I just feel very amazed by how beautiful it looks like. And it's looks so much like the American style Chinatown. It kind of reminds me of my day back to Chicago.
For me, I think there were a lot of exciting rides there, like the Battle for the Allspark and stuff like that, but the ride that made me yell the most was definitely the Decepticoaster. I think it was a really good way to start off the trip. It kind of like, you know, loosened us up and put us in the mood. Maybe that sounds inappropriate. And even though I'm not a big Harry Potter person and I don't know a lot about Harry Potter, I still feel like once you kind of pass the threshold into the wizarding world of Harry Potter, it really does kind of just transport you to like another dimension. Everything looks so cool, and the way the architecture is set up, it's almost like you can't see past those buildings, so it really just feels like you're in this city and everything's covered with ice and snow, and there's butterbeer on sale, and Hogwarts is there, and Hogwarts looks amazing. And while I was waiting in line for the ride that we went on through Hogwarts, I just kept looking up at the architecture and being like, how did they do that?
Yeah, plus the visitors are like, most of them are dressed in the wizard.
The robe.
The robe, yes.
Yeah.
And they're holding a wand. It really makes us feel like we're really in that world.
And maybe a little bit left out too, because I definitely wasn't dressed like a wizard, and I have no idea like what I'd even be doing in that case. Like abracadabra. I don't know. Either way, it was still really, really fun. The butterbeer, it was okay. I wouldn't like sing a love song about it or anything, but you know, it wasn't bad. Alright, so that's it for today's video. If you like this video and you'd like to see more videos here on this channel, click that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and ring the bell so that you get notified when we upload another video on this channel. And
will the notification, the subscription be here?
It's down here.
It's down here.
Somewhere on YouTube. Yeah. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.